everybody, hello and welcome to our British TV shows live online pub quiz here at QuizWhip. My name is Josh, I am your stuffed teddy bear puppet and quiz host. And welcome to our British TV shows live online pub quiz. I hope you're all doing very well. How are you? Do let me know. Use the YouTube live chat, let me know how you're doing. How's your Monday? How's you long weekend been? I speak English. Thank you, Georgie, liking the hair. This is, to be fair, it's faded out quite a lot. It's due a re-dye. It was like blood red for a long time. I know it's just faded, but thank you anyway. We are going to kick off the quiz in about 7 or 8 minutes. We're going to kick it off at 20 to 8. So you still have a bit of time to get ready, pour yourself a drink, put the kettle on, have a loo break, whatever you need to do. You still do have a bit of time. If you have any problems during gameplay tonight, before I get into the rules, before I explain anything, if you do need any help, what you can do is go to quizwhip.co.uk and use our live chat functionality to speak to our team. They will be able to help you with any issues with login or gameplay or anything like that. You can ask me on the live chat, but I am just a humble quiz host. I am doing the quiz and marking and doing all sorts. So any help, it's best to go to our website and use our live chat there. If you're watching this, you have already found a link to the live stream, which is good. If you've bought a ticket, you have been sent an email with a link to the quiz portal, a link to this live stream, and your unique player ID. All of the instructions on how to play is in the email and on our website, but I will explain these again for you before you start. And you don't know, you might be a new QuizWhip player, you might have played 100 quizzes of ours, you might be completely new, I don't know. So I will always explain the rules before we begin anyway. I'll share the game code with you in just a sec, which you'll need as well. But before I do that, I want to remind you that if you are playing with other people, whether you're in a big team in your house or whether you're playing online with a few different friends, make sure that only one of your team players is using your unique player ID. Only one of your team can log in and use that unique player ID. So what I want you to do is go to the quiz portal, either on your laptop or your mobile, whatever you think is going to work best for you. Enter the game code for this quiz, which is Corrie, C-O-R-R-I-E. Then enter your unique player ID and then a fun quiz team name, and then wait to be accepted. There we go. We've got some teams coming in. I'll give some special shout outs to our favourites in a bit. There are 5 rounds tonight. There are 5 rounds. Round number 1 is Best of British TV. It's a bit of a general knowledge round, a bit of everything. Round 2 is British Children's TV. So there'll be a bit of nostalgic questions. There's a few modern kids TV shows questions in there as well. Round 3 is British Comedy. Round 4 is British Game Shows and Panel Shows. And then round 5 is Who Is This?, which is our picture round. How it's going to work is I will read the question aloud on the live stream and then it will appear on your screen. You will have 20 seconds to submit an answer, which is plenty of time, but it does go quite quickly. You will receive 20 points for every correct answer, but you will get speed bonuses and streak bonuses. How these work is the speed questions means that you will receive bonus points the faster you submit an answer. The first player to submit a correct answer will receive 20 bonus points. The second fastest will receive 19, and so on and so on. So time is of the essence. Don't be Googling. Get in your answers quick, and you'll get some more points. However, you can also earn more points for the more answers you answer correctly in a row, which is our streak bonus. So for every 3 questions you answer correctly in a row in each round, you will get a 20-point bonus as well. So get them in a row and you get more points too. And as with all of our modern quizzes, you can no longer change your answer once you have submitted it. I will only accept your first answer. So as much as I want to say, get your answers in quickly, also take your time. Have a think. Make sure you want the correct answer, because you won't be able to change it. So first answers in first. Let's have a look at some team names, shall we, while we're going through the rules. We've got Claustrophobic Darren. We've got the Lone Cyber Quizzer. We've got the CBBs. We've got Don. We have got Absolutely Crap. We've got Mum's Army. We've got Youth Hosteling with Chris Eubank. We've got La Triviata. We've got Marcus Tandy's Brick Phone. We've got Am I Bothered? We have got Two Peas in a Pod. Silicone Heaven. We've got lots of good team names there, and also some nice themed puns, which I always like. Let's talk about what you win if you do well on the quiz tonight. So, if you win the quiz overall with the most points, you will win a £20 gift voucher of your choice, along with a free ticket to any of our future quizzes. However, we know that some of you might not have great internet, the live stream might lag for you, your internet might go down, you might be on your phone, it might be slow. So we always like to give some prizes out to random people on the leaderboard too. So if you come in a random leaderboard position, which I'll let you know what that is in a second, you will win a free ticket bundle to a bunch of our future quizzes. So even if you encounter problems with the live stream, with the quiz platform, with your internet, you still might win something and you might get to play some future quizzes for free. So that's always nice. And the random position for tonight's quiz is 8th. So if you come in 8th place, you might win some free tickets to future quizzes as well, which is always lovely. If there is a joint winner for any of these, the final winner will be the player with the most bonuses. And I'm almost done with the rules. I'm getting here with record time. The last few quizzes, I have been getting through them nice and concisely, but I'm almost done. Last 2 rules, be kind and be respectful in the chat. If you do use the YouTube live chat, I always like it when people have a chat with me, ask me questions, ask me how my day's been. I always like it. So just if you're using the live chat, be kind. We don't tolerate any cheating, so don't share any answers in the chat. And we won't tolerate any abuse or disrespectful behaviour. So if you are using the YouTube live chat, just be nice. And that's just a rule you can take in life anyway. And that's it. That's all my spiel over and done with. And Georgie, you've asked any wine. I do have I have a bottle of wine. And the excuse I'm giving myself today is I have an early flight in the morning, so I have to be up at like 3:30 in the morning. So I'm hoping if we have a few glasses of wine, it'll make me a bit sleepy, which means I'll go to bed earlier. Right? That works. And also, I've just had a long day, so a wine, a little treat is always, it's good to me. Do we have any more teams joining? We've got Quiz Tarrant's QuizWhip. We've got Richard and Judy's Marriage Guidance. We've got Hora the Explorer. Some nice teams, and I'll give some more shout outs as we go through as well. Georgie, cheers to you. Do you have a wine? Do you have a cup of tea? Do you have some Coke? I don't know. Okay, it's 20-8, so we are going to jump into the quiz. We've got no dilly-daddlying today, but we are going to do a practice round first of all. So if this is your first quiz, don't worry. We've got 3 really easy questions just to get you used to how to play, and I'm sure you'll get them all right. However, in the practice round, there's no points to win, no points to lose. Like I said, it's just there to get you used to how to play. So, without further ado, let's jump into our British TV shows live online pub quiz and jump into our practice round. Let's do this. Question number 1 in the practice round. Which of these is a dating reality TV show hosted by Laura Whitmore? Love Island, Jealousy Island, Hate Island, or Sad Island? Which of these is a dating reality TV show presented by Laura Whitmore? Love Island, Jealousy Island, Hate Island, or Sad Island? I told you it was going to be easy. I mean, even if you've not watched the show, I'm sure you can still get it right. Mandy says, tried and tested, Josh. Good plan. I think it's tried and tested. That's what I'm saying anyway. Your time is up. The correct answer is Love Island, of course, and you all got that right, so well done. But like I said, no points in these first few questions. Question number 2 in the practice round. Steve Brookstein was the first winner of which competition show? Was it the Y Factor, the Z Factor, the V Factor, or the X Factor? Steve Brookstein was the first winner of which competition show? The Y Factor, the Z Factor, the V Factor, or the X Factor? Georgie, you want some gin? Very, very nice for a Monday. I'm liking it. What kind of gin do you have? Is it a flavoured gin? I swear by the rhubarb and ginger gin by Whitley Neal. That's always my go-to gin. No questions asked. Your time is up. The correct answer is, of course, the X Factor. So well done if you got that one right. I think you all did. And the last question in the practice round is a picture question. How this is going to work is I'm going to show you a picture of a TV personality. And what you need to do is give me the first letter of their name. Simple as that, just the first letter. You don't need to type it out. You can type it out if you want to, but obviously you'll miss out on some speed bonuses. So all you need to do is give me the first letter. And your celebrity is this chap. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Who is this? One of my favourite people. Georgie, you're on the pink gin, but the Parma Violet gin is usually the one you love. I do like the Parma Violet gin. It is good. It is good, but yeah. Ginger, rhubarb and ginger for me. And your time is up. I mean, this is, of course, Alan Carr, so A is what we would have looked for. And I think you all got that one right, so very well done. And now, that's the practice round over and done with. You all smashed through it, you all did very well. Let's start earning you some points now. Now, I do promise the rest of the quiz won't be that easy. We do have some tricky questions, so don't be expecting that to be the difficulty level all the way through, because you will see on the first question that is not the case. Now, round number one, like I said at the beginning, is Best of British TV. It's a bit of general knowledge round. It's a bit of everything. So let's see how you do. Question number one. Which of these characters from EastEnders has never been an owner of the Queen Victoria pub? Peggy Mitchell, Ian Beale, Den Watts, or Stacey Slater? Which of these characters from EastEnders has never been an owner of the Queen Vic? Peggy, Ian, Den, or Stacey? Who has never been an owner of the Queen Victoria pub? Peggy Mitchell, Ian Beale, Den Watts, or Stacey Slater? Who has never been an owner of the Queen Vic? We have to do an EastEnders question. It's the best of British TV. EastEnders had to be in there. Your time is up though. The correct answer is Stacey Slater. Stacey Slater has never been an owner of the Queen Vic, but I mean Peggy Mitchell famously has, Ian Beale has, and Den Watts has. So very well done if you got that one right. I think that was a tricky one straight in there. So well done to Mum's Army. You were the quickest team. Very well done. Next question. The Only Way is Essex is narrated by which British presenter? Denise Van Outen, Kate Thornton, Stacey Solomon, or Ulrika Johnson? The Only Way is Essex is narrated by which British presenter? Denise Van Outen, Kate Thornton, Stacey Solomon, or Ulrika Johnson? Who narrates The Only Way is Essex? Oh, this wine is so good. It's my new favourite wine. It's a Romanian wine from Aldi, non-spon. The time is up. The correct answer is Denise Van Outen. Denise Van Outen is the narrator of The Only Way is Essex. Well done to the lone cyber quizzer. You were the quickest team there. Next question. Which of these Doctor Who actors portrayed the Doctor most recently? Colin Baker, Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, or Tom Baker? Which of these Doctor Who actors portrayed the Doctor most recently? Obviously talking about the incarnation, so if there were guest stars or there was clips, they don't count. Which of these actors portrayed the Doctor most recently? Colin Baker, Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, or Tom Baker? Your time is up. Again, of course, Doctor Who had to be in a quiz about Best of British TV. But the correct answer is Sylvester McCoy. Sylvester McCoy portrayed him most recently. Well done, La Triviata. You were the quickest team. Next question. One of my favourite TV shows. In the series Naked Attraction, how many naked people is the main guest presented with? 4, 5, 6, or 7? In the series Naked Attraction, how many naked people is the main guest presented with? 4, 5, 6, or 7? How many naked people do you get to see if you go on the show? Now, I love the Naked Attraction. I think some people think it's crude, some people think it's vulgar, and sometimes it is. But I like how body positive it is. You get some older people, some younger people, some bigger people, some smaller people. I love it. I think it's great. Your time is up. The correct answer is 6. 6 naked people you get presented with, which is it's a good night. The fastest team was 2 peas in a pod. Very well done to you. Next question. Nope, I'll try that again. What has been the highest valuation on the series Antiques Roadshow? £1 million, £5 million, £10 million, or £25 million? What has been the highest valuation on the series Antiques Roadshow? 1 million, 5 million, 10 million, or 25 million? Georgie, me and my partner watch out of pure curiosity, just to see what a naked body actually looks like. But very opposite to Naked Attraction, Antiques Roadshow. Now blend those two shows together, and that's a show I would watch. Your time is up. The correct answer is £1 million. £1 million was the highest valuation on Antiques Roadshow. Well done if you got that one right. Absolutely crap. You were the quickest team. Good job. Next question. Which of these celebrities has not appeared as a main or guest judge on the series Britain's Got Talent? David Hasselhoff, Michael McIntyre, Carmen Electra, or Paula Abdul? Which of these celebrities has not appeared as a main or guest judge on the series Britain's Got Talent? David Hasselhoff, Michael McIntyre, Carmen Electra, or Paula Abdul? Which of these has not been a main or guest judge on Britain's Got Talent? Time is up. Now, I haven't watched Britain's Got Talent in a while. It's not my cup of tea. But for this question, Mum's Army, you were the quickest team again. The correct answer was Paula Abdul. She has not been a judge on Britain's Got Talent. Next question. Which of these celebrities has not won the competition series Strictly Come Dancing? Matt Baker, Caroline Flack, Stacey Dooley, Alicia Dixon. Which of these celebs has not won Strictly Come Dancing? Matt Baker, Caroline Flack, Stacey Dooley, Alicia Dixon. Who has not won Strictly Come Dancing? Again, another show I've never watched, but I tell you, I know that if I watched it, I'd be obsessed. I'd love it. Dancing, sequins, music, I'd love it, but I just never have. And I say every year I'm going to watch it, and I never do. Maybe this year, who knows. Your time is up. The correct answer is Matt Baker. Matt Baker came second or third, I think, so did not win, but Caroline Flack, Stacey Dooley, and Alicia Dixon all won. The fastest team was Tally-Ho, Yippity-Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. Well done, you're the quickest team. Next question. Which British series is set in the fictional county of Wyvern? Emmerdale, Casualty, Hollyoaks, Doctors. Which British series is set in the fictional county of Wyvern? Mandy, what is the name of the wine? So it's called... Now this, you're going to ask me to pronounce it. Dialuri. This is a bottle. It's a Romanian wine, I think. Yeah, a Pinot Noir from Romania. It's my favourite Aldi wine at the moment. Very tasty. Your time is up. The correct answer is Casualty. Casualty is set in Wyvern. Well done if you got that. Oh, only 4 of you got that one right. That was a hard one. But again, well done, Tally-Ho, Yippity-Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. You were the quickest team. Next question. Which of these characters from Coronation Street was in the very first episode? Kevin Webster, Ken Barlow, Bette Lynch, or Vera Duckworth? Which of these characters from Coronation Street was in the very first episode? Why did I say Coronation Street like that? I don't know. I was going to say Corrie, and then I had to say Coronation Street. So it was like, Coronation Street. But who was in the very first episode? Kevin Webster, Ken Barlow, Bette Lynch, or Vera Duckworth? Who was in the very first episode? Your time is up. The correct answer was Ken Barlow. Ken Barlow was in the very first episode. He was a teenager going to uni, I think, at the time. Well done, 5 idiots and a petulant little baby. You were the quickest team. But what does petulant mean? Because I don't know. Next question, and I think the last in the round. What is the name of the family that the series Downton Abbey predominantly follows? Sykes, Armitage, Marsden, Crawley. What is the name of the family that the series Downton Abbey predominantly follows? Sykes, Armitage, Marsden, Crawley. Again, another series I've not watched. Am I fit to do a British TV shows quiz? I'm trying to get through much more, but there's still so much I haven't watched. I would do terribly on this quiz. Your time is up. The correct answer was Crawley. Crawley is the family. Well done, Pam Duve. You were the quickest team. And that is the end of round 1. Now, I can already tell, based on who I announced as the fastest team, that there's no clear winner just yet, which is always a bit exciting. I like it. If this is your first quiz, how the leaderboard announcements work is, at the end of every round, we are going to give you the top 5 teams for that round only. So it won't be until the end of the quiz when you get a better idea of the leaderboard. But you do get to see who did very well on individual rounds. So without further ado, in 5th place for round 1, we had Quiz Tarrant's QuizWhip. In 4th place for that round, we had Marcus Tandy's Brick Phone. In 3rd place, we had the British Empire. In 2nd place, we had La Traviata. And in 1st place for round 1, we had 2 peas in a pod. Very well done. I'm liking it. It's going to be a good quiz. I'm excited. And we're only 1 round in. Now, round 2, taking a bit of a turn, we're going to go to British children's TV. Now, for some of you who might have kids, you might know a lot of these questions. Others, you might not have seen a kids' TV show in about 30 years. So, it could be a hard one, it could be an easy one. Let's see how you do. Question number 1 in round 2. In the series Teletubbies, what shape antennae does Tinky Winky have? A circle, a square, a triangle, a star. In the Teletubbies, what shape antennae does Tinky Winky have? Tinky Winky, la la. No, that's not how it goes. I ruined it already. Tinky Winky, Dipsy, la la, pow. That was very embarrassing. I apologise to the whole of Britain. I got the Teletubbies song wrong. That's actually very embarrassing. Anyway, your time is up. In the Teletubbies, Tinky Winky has a triangle antennae. Well done, La Traviata. You were the quickest team there. Well done to you. Next question. What animal is Sweep from the Sooty and Sweep TV franchise? A cat, a bear, a mouse, a dog. What animal is Sweep from Sooty and Sweep? A cat, a bear, a mouse, or a dog? A cat, a bear, a mouse, or a dog. What is Sweep from Sooty and Sweep? Sooty and Sweep. Do they have a theme song? I was about to sing Sooty and Sweep, but in the tune of Rosie and Jim. Sooty and Sweep, Sooty and Sweep. Anyway, your time is up. Sooty and Sweep. Sweep is a dog. Sweep is a dog. Well done, Tally-ho, Yippity-dap, and Zing-zang-spillip. You were the quickest there. Next question. What is the name of the dog from the children's series Tweenies? Is it Doodles, Pollux, Astro, or Binky? What is the name of the dog from the Tweenies? Doodles, Pollux, Astro, or Binky? What is the name of the dog from the Tweenies? Now, I was a little bit too old for the Tweenies back in the day, but I wasn't too old to watch it because my brother, who is 4 years younger, used to watch it. So I was a bit old. I was about, 12, which is a bit too old for the Tweenies, but I still watched it, and I still loved it. Your time is up. The dog in the Tweenies is Doodles, and I think Doodles has a friend called... No, I was going to say Iddles. That's not right. That's not a name. Izzles? Izzy? Anyway. Well done if you got that one right. The correct answer was Doodles. Next question. What is the name of the boat from the children's show Rosie and Jim? Is it the teddy bear, the rag doll, the rocking horse, or the jack-in-the-box? What is the name of the boat from the children's show Rosie and Jim? The teddy bear, the rag doll, the rocking horse, or the jack-in-the-box? The teddy bear, the rag doll, the rocking horse, or the jack-in-the-box? What is the name of the boat from Rosie and Jim? And now I can sing it. Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim, bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum. Your time is up. The correct answer is the rag doll. Well done if you got that one right. The rag doll. I think most of you... 100% of you did. I think that's the first question in the quiz where all of you got it right. Very well done. Claps all round. Next question. What is the name of Postman Pat's black and white cat from the series? Jackie, Josie, Judy, or Jess? What is the name of Postman Pat's black and white cat from the series? Jackie, Josie, Judy, or Jess? What is the name of Postman Pat's cat? Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Meow. I'm having a great time. All this nostalgic theme tunes. I'm loving it. Your time is up. The correct answer is Jess. Jess is the name of the black and white cat. Very well done to CBBs. You were the quickest team there. Next question. Who narrated the first 2 seasons of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends? Was it Ringo Starr, Bob Geldof, Ozzy Osbourne, or Brian May? Who narrated the first 2 seasons of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends? Was it Ringo, Bob, Ozzy, or Brian? Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Ringo Starr, Bob Geldof, Ozzy Osbourne, or Brian May? Your time is up. Correct answer, Ringo Starr. I think that's quite common knowledge. I think most of you got that one. But well done, Silicone Heaven. You were the quickest team to get that one right. Next question. Which of these is a character from the children's art series Art Attack? The hand, the boot, the head, or the mouth? Which of these is a character from Art Attack? The hand, the boot, the head, or the mouth? I'm resisting the urge to say it in a certain accent. I mean, I probably said it anyway. But which of these is a character from Art Attack? The hand, the boot, the head, or the mouth? Your time is up. It's me, the head. The head is the correct answer. A very northern head. But well done if you got that one right. Tally ho, yippity dap, and zigzag spill it. This is your round. You're the quickest team again. But well done, Pam Duve, La Triviata, Youth Hosteling with Chris Eubank. You all got it right as well. Next question. Next question. The suspense is killing me. The next question is... We'll be with you in just a second. Next question. The TV series The Story of Tracy Beaker was based on an original book by which children's author? Roald Dahl, Jacqueline Wilson, Michael Morpurgo, or Enid Blyton? The TV series The Story of Tracy Beaker was based on an original book by which children's author? Roald Dahl, Jacqueline Wilson, Michael Morpurgo, or Enid Blyton? Tracy Beaker. I used to love Tracy Beaker. I did see Danny Harmer. Is that who it is? Danny Harmer? Danny Palmer? Danny Harmer. In the Rocky Horror Picture Show in Manchester once. She was okay. Anyway, after that useless fact, the correct answer is Jacqueline Wilson. Very well done if you got that one right. Silicone Heaven, you were the quickest team again. Next question. A bit harder, a bit trickier. What was the name of the very first Blue Peter pet that first appeared in 1962? Was it Joey the Parrot, Jason the Cat, Petra the Dog, or Frida the Tortoise? What was the name of the very first Blue Peter pet that first appeared in 1962? Joey the Parrot, Jason the Cat, Petra the Dog, or Frida the Tortoise? The very first Blue Peter pet. Who was it? Your time is up. Correct answer was Petra the Dog. Petra the Dog. Although I think all of them were from the 60s, I think. So all of them pretty early, but Petra the Dog was the very first Blue Peter pet. Next question, and I think the last in the round. What is the name of Peppa Pig's younger brother from the series Peppa Pig? George, Oliver, Louis, or Timmy? What is the name of Peppa Pig's younger brother? Is it George, Oliver, Louis, or Timmy? Peppa Pig's younger brother. What is their name? Peppa Pig's younger brother. Never seen an episode of Peppa Pig, so I have no little anecdotes here. She's a pig. Does she live? I don't know where she lives. Pigland? I don't know where she's from. Your time is up. The correct answer is George. George Pig. Is that his name? Anyway, George it is. Well done if you got that one right. That is the end of round 2. As before, I'll give you the top 5 teams in that round. In 5th place for that round, we had La Traviata. In 4th place, we had Silicone Heaven. In 3rd place, we had 5 Idiots and a Petulant Little Baby, and I still don't know what petulant means. In 2nd place, we have 2 Peas in a Pod, and in 1st place, for that round only, we had Tally-Ho, Yippity Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. Very well done if you did well in that round. Do let me know in the chat if you think you did well, or whether you didn't do so well. Maybe you're waiting for comedy, which is the next round coming up, but do let me know how you're doing, how you're feeling about your chances of doing well. We are going to have one more round, and then we will be taking a short 10-minute break. So if you are dying for another drink or a loo break or whatever it is, we'll have one more round, and then we will be having a break. But before we move on to the next round, let's have another glass of wine, shall we? You can wait. Here we go. I was about to say your time is up. My time is up from pouring a bottle of wine. Anyway. Round 3, British comedy. I think Britain does comedy very, very well. So there was plenty of comedy shows to pull from. So, I mean, there could be a whole British comedy quiz on its own. But let's jump into round 3. Question number 1. In what year was a movie spin-off from the TV series Absolutely Fabulous released? 2012, 2014, 2016, or 2018? In what year was a movie spin-off from the TV series Absolutely Fabulous released? 12, 14, 16, or 18? Oh, delicious wine. It feels like the bank holiday has been extended. Your time is up. The correct answer was 2016. That was when the AbFab movie was released. Very well done to the lone cyber quizzer. You were the quickest team to get it right. Next question. The surnames of the families from Gavin and Stacey resemble the surnames of famous what? Magicians, serial killers, prime ministers, or drag queens? The surnames of the families from Gavin and Stacey resemble the surnames of famous what? Notice a Gravel and Stacey. That's not the name of the show. Gavin and Stacey. The surnames of the families resemble the surnames of famous what? I've only recently watched Gavin and Stacey. My boyfriend has watched Gavin and Stacey, and him and his brother have a tradition every Christmas to watch the Christmas specials. So I'd only ever watched the Christmas specials. So the past few weeks we've been going back and watching them all, and it is a very good show. I do like it a lot. But your time is up. The correct answer is serial killers. The Sutcliffes and the Wests, and what was the other one? Shipments. There we go. Silicone Heaven. Well done. You were the quickest team to get that one right, but most of you knew it. Next question. In the series Only Fools and Horses, what is the name of Del Boy's son? Darren, Daniel, Damien, or Declan? In Only Fools and Horses, what is the name of Del Boy's son? Darren, Daniel, Damien, or Declan? I feel like Only Fools and Horses would be a good show to go back and rewatch, but I'd be curious as to how well it holds up. I think the comedy would hold up, but I don't know how much political correctness would be okay in it watching it now. But I'm sure it would still be a funny show. Your time is up. The correct answer is Damien. Like the devil. Del Boy's son is named Damien. Well done if you got that one right. Tally-ho, Yippity Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. You were the quickest team again. Next question. In the series Friday Night Dinner, what was the name of Jim's first dog? Molly, Trevor, Shepherd, or Wilson? In the series Friday Night Dinner, what was the name of Jim's first dog? Molly, Trevor, Shepherd, or Wilson? Molly, Trevor, Shepard, or Wilson? Friday night dinner. Your time is up. The correct answer is Wilson. Wilson is the correct answer. Most of you knew that one. 75% of you knew that one. Let's give some new shout-outs. Well done, Am I Bothered? Mum's Army. I'm Claustrophobic, Darren. You all got it right. Well done to you. Next question. In which UK city is the series The Royal Family set? Birmingham, Newcastle, Leeds, or Manchester? In which UK city is the series The Royal Family set? Birmingham, Newcastle, Leeds, or Manchester? Which city is the series The Royal Family set? Now, I've never watched The Royal Family, but for some reason, clips from the show keep coming up on my TikTok feed, which is making me really want to watch it. So maybe that'll be a show that we put on the list to watch soon. But your time is up. The Royal Family is set in Manchester. Another reason why I would like to watch it. So well done if you got that one right. Next question. In the series Red Dwarf, the main character of Dave Lister has a fondness for which dish? Chicken vindaloo, fish tacos, beef stew and dumplings, or pasta carbonara? In Red Dwarf, the main character of Dave Lister has a fondness for which dish? Chicken vindaloo, fish tacos, beef stew and dumplings, or pasta carbonara? All of those sound delicious. I'd have them now. Maybe, which would I like the most? I haven't eaten tea yet, so it is making me fairly hungry. Your time is up. The correct answer is chicken vindaloo. Chicken vindaloo is the correct answer. Well, I don't know if you got that one right. Who got it right? Absolutely crap. Pam Duve, Don, Two Peas in a Pod, Ahura the Explorer. Well done. You all got it right. Next question. What type of establishment is Fawlty Towers from the TV series of the same name? Is it a prison, a hospital, a hotel, or a university? What type of establishment is Fawlty Towers from the TV series of the same name? Prison, hospital, hotel, or university? Again, another show I've not watched. I really should not be doing this quiz. I know nothing about British TV. I'm sure it's a great show. I have no anecdotes here. Your time is up anyway. The correct answer is a hotel. I think you could have an educated guess really at that, but a hotel is what we were looking for, so well done if you put hotel. Next, another show that I've not seen, so let's see how I can fill the time talking about this show. In the series Benidorm, who guest stars as the CEO of the all-inclusive hotel group? Joan Collins, Joanna Lumley, Joe Brand, or Sarah Ferguson? In Benidorm, who guest stars as the CEO of the all-inclusive hotel group? Joan Collins, Joanna Lumley, Joe Brand, or Sarah Ferguson? Who guest stars here? Oh, it's very, very close, the leaderboard. Every question really matters for those in the top 5, I think. Your time is up. The correct answer is Joan Collins. Joan Collins guest stars. Well done, the lone cyber quizzer. You were the quickest team to get that one right. Very well done to you. Next question. What is the name of the block of flats where David Mitchell's character lives in Peep Show? Is it Apollo House, Athena House, Poseidon House, or Hermes House? What is the name of the block of flats where David Mitchell's character lives in Peep Show? Apollo House, Athena House, Poseidon House, or Hermes House? I say we. My boyfriend watched the Peep Show. The Peep Show. I'm terrible. Peep Show a couple of months back, and I watched the odd episode and fell asleep on most of the episodes, but I watched some of them. And again, it just seemed like a good show. Your time is up. The correct answer is Apollo House. Well done, Silicone Heaven. You were the quickest team there. Next question, and I think the last in the round, I think. Which of these celebrities has guest starred in the series The Vicar of Dibley? David Beckham, Simon Cowell, Ainsley Harriott, Kylie Minogue. Which of these celebrities has guest starred in The Vicar of Dibley? David Beckham, Simon Cowell, Ainsley Harriott, Kylie Minogue. Who guest starred in The Vicar of Dibley? The Vic of Dibs, who guest starred? I did enjoy the lockdown specials that The Vicar of Dibley did. It was nice. And lots of nice, like, homages to the cast members who have passed away since. Very nice. I would recommend watching those. Your time is up. The correct answer is Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue guest starred, and I think like the first or second series, really early on. So well done if you got that one right. And I was correct. That is the end of round 3. I sound surprised. I wrote the questions. It was the last question, yes. As before, I'm going to give you the top 5 teams of that round, and they are as follows. In 5th place, we had 5 Idiots and a Petulant Little Baby. In 4th place for that round, we had Tally Ho, Yippity Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. In 3rd place, we had The Lone Cyber Quizzer. In 2nd place, we had Ahura the Explorer. And in 1st place for that round, we had La Triviata. So very well done. Again, if you're in the top 5 teams there, I can say, looking at the leaderboard, to be fair, the top 10 is very, very close. It will come down to a matter of 1 or 2 questions, I'm sure, in the end. Now, we are going to take a short 10-minute break before we come back with round 4. So we will take a break. We'll come back at 25 past 8. So you have 10 minutes to grab another drink, put the kettle on, rest your fingers if you've been clinging to your phone trying to get the speed bonuses in there. We're going to go away for a couple of minutes too, but I'll be back before we jump into it, just to have a bit of a chin wag. So 10 minutes, 25 minutes past 8 is when we will be coming back with round 4. So I will see you then. And I'm back. I just sat here. I just had a breather. But I hope you all are having a nice break. We are going to come back in 5 minutes with round 4. So don't worry, you don't have to rush back. We're not kicking it off yet. But I do want to hear from you in the chat. I want to hear what your favourite British TV shows are. Because I feel like Britain does TV very well. Sometimes, but most times. I think we have a good mix of genres. I think we do comedy very well. I think we do quiz shows very well. I think we do reality TV well-ish. So yeah, let me know in the chat what your favourite British TV shows are. I know it's a hard question. There's quite a lot, but I think for me, Doctor Who was a big one. But then I haven't watched it in a few series. It kind of dripped off. That sounds gross, and it's not what I meant to say. I think I'm one of the rare people that I'm actually really looking forward to Big Brother coming back, because I was obsessed with Big Brother, Channel 4 Big Brother. Not so much the recent series, but yeah, I'm excited for the potential of that coming back. Gareth says Blackadder. Blackadder is, again, another series I have not watched, but I think I've done enough quiz questions over the last 2 years that I have done about 10 questions about Blackadder. So I feel like I've watched it, but I definitely haven't. Katie says Friday Night Dinner. Again, another show that my boyfriend had watched in the background, and I've picked up most of the episodes. So I feel like I've watched most of it. So yeah, another good show. Georgie, I love the quiz show The Wheel. What's The Wheel? Oh, with Michael. Yes, okay. Yes. I will fight to this grave that Richard Osman's House of Games is the most underrated quiz show on TV. I love it. I aspire to be Richard Osman in a future life, or just later in my life, or now. But I think it's great. More people should watch Richard Osman's House of Games. Answer Smash, best round in all of British TV quiz history. So yeah, if you don't watch House of Games, watch it. It's great. Sorry, that was a very quick tangent of being very angry about people not watching the House of Games, but I think it's great. But again, another example of a quiz show that we do very well. Pointless does very well. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I think it was a British creation. But hey, we will jump into quiz shows in round 4, so I don't want to give too much away of what questions might be. Katie, I love In for a Penny. What's In for a Penny? I've never heard. Let's have a Google. In for a Penny on IT with Stephen Mulhern. Okay. Never heard of it, but I'm sure. But again, I think British TV in general, there's so many stuff out there, especially on the BBC when there's like 3 seasons and each is 3 episodes each, where nobody has heard of it, but it's such good high quality stuff. 2 more minutes before we jump back into the quiz. I would recommend giving the YouTube live stream a refresh just to make sure that you do have the most up-to-date version. It might have lagged while you're away, so it's always good to refresh. One show on BBC, one of the smaller channels, Alma's Not Normal, I think was a great. They did 1 season. It was a bit of a pilot season, really, but I think that's great. Good comedy, good northern comedy, which I'm always here for. 1 more minute before we jump back into round 4. Round 4 is all about quiz shows and panel shows, with a bit of competition in there as well. And then round 5 is our infamous picture round, which is Who Is This? And if you have not played that round before, I will explain how that works before we jump into it. But it kind of does what it says on the tin. You have to tell me who it is. And it is a picture round, so let's see how you do. But for now, it is 8:25. We're going to jump into round 4. Then we'll have round 5. Then we will obviously announce the winners. And then we should be finished before 9 to see whether Boris has got the boot, which I'm looking forward to. So, round 4, game shows and quiz shows. Let's jump into it. Question number 1. To the nearest 1,000, How many episodes of Countdown have aired in the UK? 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 or 8,000? To the nearest 1,000, how many episodes of Countdown have aired in the UK? 2,000, 4,000, 6,000 or 8,000? How many episodes of Countdown have aired? I mean, no matter the answer, that is a lot of episodes. It was the first episode aired on Channel 4. Fun fact for you. And the correct answer is 8,000. 8,000 to the nearest 1,000. 8,000. I think it's 7,700 and something. Well done, Ahura the Explorer. You were the quickest team there. Very well done. Next question. Which of these comedians has made the most appearances on panel show QI? Jimmy Carr, Joe Brand, David Mitchell, or Johnny Vegas? Which of these comedians has made the most appearances on QI? Jimmy Carr, Joe Brand, David Mitchell, or Johnny Vegas? Who has made the most appearances on QI? Who has made the most appearances on QI? Your time is up. Now, none of these is the celebrity that has had the #1 most appearances. I think that's Phil Jupitus. But the correct answer is Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr has had the most appearances. I think then followed by Joe Brand, David Mitchell, and then Johnny Vegas. Very well done if you got that one right. That was a tricky one. But am I bothered? You were the quickest team to get that one right, so full bonus marks for you. Next question. What is the prize total for the winner of the show Come Dine With Me? £500, £1,000, £2,500 or £5,000? What is the prize total for the winner of the show Come Dine With Me? £500, £1,000, £2,500 or £5,000? I feel like I would, in theory, love to go on the show Come Dine With Me because I love cooking, but I would hate it as well. I've heard some of the stories of people who have been on that show. I personally have, you might have seen me on TV before. I am semi-famous. I was a guest on a show. I'm not, that's definitely a joke. I was on a show, it was called Restaurant in My Living Room, or Restaurant in Our Living Room, something like that. And I was one of the guests who went to the restaurant in the living room. You can see me on TV as a very acne-filled teenager. Anyway, the correct answer, the prize total for the winner of the show Come Dine With Me was £1,000. So well done if you got that one right. Silicone Heaven, you're the quickest team to get that one right, so well done. Next question. What is the name of the iconic theme tune of the quiz show Mastermind? Is it Descending Madness, Creeping Danger, Collapsing Fright, or Approaching Menace? What is the name of the iconic theme tune of the quiz show Mastermind? Descending Madness, Creeping Danger, Collapsing Fright, or Approaching Menace? Georgie, it needs to go find this. I think it was called Restaurant in a Living Room. Something like that. I think it might even be on Prime. It's an okay I think it only lasted one season. But it was fun. I got to have a meal. At the end, I had to then pay how much I thought it deserved. But I was a student and I had no money, so I think I just put a tenner in when really it probably should have been like 40 quid. Anyway, your time is up for that question. Approaching Menace is the name of the theme tune of Mastermind. Well done, absolutely crap. You were the quickest team to get that one right. Next question. Who replaced Davina McCall as host of the competition show Big Brother? Was it Emma Willis, Rylan Clark-Neal, Brian Dowling, or Russell Brand? Who replaced Davina McCall as host of Big Brother? Emma Willis, Rylan Clark-Neal, Brian Dowling, or Russell Brand? Who replaced Davina McCall as host of Big Brother? And your time is up. There's rumours that it's coming back next year. As long as I don't mess it up, I'm very excited. But your time is up. The correct answer is Brian Dowling. Brian Dowling replaced Davina McCall. I mean, Emma Willis then took it on, I think, but Brian Dowling was the first one to replace Davina McCall. Well done, 5 idiots and a petulant little baby. You were the quickest team. And in the break, I did Google, well, my boyfriend Googled what petulant meant, so now I know. It was not what I thought it meant. Anyway, sorry, he just corrected. He knew what it meant, he didn't Google it. Sure. Next question. Who won the first series of the TV series The Apprentice? Simon Ambrose, Leah Totten, Ricky Martin, or Tim Campbell? Who won the first series of The Apprentice? Simon Ambrose, Leah Totten, Ricky Martin, or Tim Campbell? Who won the first series of The Apprentice? Few seconds left. Your time is up. The correct answer is Tim Campbell, who then of course came back as a guest judge. What do they call him? The sidekick of Alan. Of I don't know. Advisor. In Claude's absence. Anyway, well done, La Triviata. You were the quickest team. I like the idea of Alan Sugar having like a cape and having sidekicks, like Karen Brady and Tim Campbell. I mean Claude as in spandex. Great TV. Anyway, next question. In the game show The Weakest Link, what do contestants say to secure the accumulating money during each round? Pocket, bank, save, or stack? In The Weakest Link, what do contestants say to secure the accumulating money during each round? Pocket, bank, save, or stack? What do they say in The Weakest Link to secure the money during each round? I think we might have full marks on this one. We'll see. Your time is up. The correct answer is bank. You say bank, of course. Well done, Tally Ho, Yippity Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. You were the quickest team, and I still don't know what that team name means. So do let me know in the chat if there's a reference there that I'm not understanding. Next question. Which of these was not a category of game on the Crystal Maze? Mental, mystery, physical, or logic? Which of these was not a category of game on the Crystal Maze? Mental, mystery, physical, or logic? Gareth says Blackadder. Okay, a reference from Blackadder. That's not what I thought the reference was. I thought it was from like a kids' TV show. Anyway. The Crystal Maze. If any of you have done the Crystal Maze experience in London or Manchester, it's so good. I really recommend it. I've done it twice now. One for my birthday this year and one a couple of years ago. But it's fully realistic. You get to play the Crystal Maze, and it's so good. Your time is up. The correct answer was logic. Logic was not a category of game on the Crystal Maze. It was mental, mystery, physical, and skill. Well done, Pam Duve. You were the quickest team to get that one right, so well done. Next question. In which panel show would you find the rounds Picture of the Week, Wheel of News, and Scenes Would Like to See? Is it Mock the Week, Have I Got News for You, QI, or Never Mind the Buzzcocks? In which panel show would you find the rounds Picture of the Week, Wheel of News, and Scenes Would Like to See? Mock the Week, Have I Got News for You, QI, or Never Mind the Buzzcocks? In which panel show would you find the rounds Picture of the Week, Wheel of News, and Scenes Would Like to See? Your time is up. The correct answer is Mock the Week. Most of you knew that one, but well done to 5 idiots and a petulant little baby. You were the quickest. Next question. Which of these is not a lifeline in the series Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Ask the host, phone a friend, 50-50, or skip a question. Which of these is not a lifeline in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Ask the host, phone a friend, 50-50, or skip a question. Which is not a lifeline in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I used to play the game on PlayStation 1, and I was obsessed with it, and I still never won £1 million. I mean, but I was like 13, so understandable. Anyway, your time is up. The correct answer is skip a question. That is not a lifeline in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I mean, phone a friend and 50-50 are very traditional. Ask the Host is a new lifeline they've brought in recently for the new series of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, with Jeremy Clarkson as the host. So I guess if you're stuck, you ask him. Anyway, 2 peas in a pod. You were the quickest team to get that one right, so well done to you. And that is the end of round 4. Very, very interesting top 5 again. This is going to be a very interesting leaderboard in the very end, but I will let you know the top 5 teams for that round now. In 5th place for round 4, we had Richard and Judy's Marriage Guidance. In 4th place, we had Pam Douve. In 3rd place, we had 5 Idiots and a Petulant Little Baby. In 2nd place for that round, we had La Triviata. And in 1st place for that round only, we had Ahura the Explorer. Very, very well done. It's still pretty close. There is still chance for anyone to get in the top 10 here, or even win it. But we do have one more round to go, which is, who is this? And this is our picture round. So how this is going to work is I am going to show you an image of the celebrity of a British TV personality, and you need to tell me the first letter of their name. So very much like the practice question. However, it's not going to be as easy as a practice question because the image is going to be distorted in some way. So you have to work out who it is through the distortion and then give me the first letter of their name. Let's jump into it. Question number 1 in round 5. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Ooh, very interesting. Ooh. Your time is up. Now, we have a lot of S's, which is not the correct answer. So I really want to know who you all thought that was. Who? Let me know in the chat who you think it is if you put S. Because the correct answer is Jodie Comer. So J is what we were looking for. And I must say, I don't want to embarrass you all, but we very, very rarely here at QuizWhip get a question where nobody gets it right. And this is one of those questions. Nobody got Jodie Comer. That's so fascinating. Georgie says Stacey Solomon. Okay, I think I can see that. But no, Jodie Comer is who we were looking for. Next question. Let's see if you get any of the other ones. Question number 2. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? I think this is much easier. Fingers crossed you all get this one. Who is this? Who is this? I can't get over it. Not a single one of you got Jodie Comer. Your time is up. This is of course Basil Brush. So B is what we were looking for. Silicon Heaven, you were the quickest team, but well done. Tally Ho, Yippity Dap and Zing Zang Spillip. Ahura the Explorer. 5 Idiots and a Petulant Little Baby. CBeebies. Very well done. Next question. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Who is this? Who is this British TV personality's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Your time is up. This is Paul O'Grady. What a gem. What a British treasure. So P is what we were looking for. Ahura the Explorer, you were the quickest team, so well done to you. Next question. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? What is the first letter of this British TV personality's name? Who is this? Who? I knew this would happen. I knew there'd be many of you putting one of two letters. Which one is it? Your time is up. This is Paul Chuckle. So it was P again. Well done. I'm claustrophobic, Darren. You were the quickest team. Georgie, wrong one. I knew there was a lot of B's, so I feel like you were not alone there. But well done. I'm claustrophobic, Darren. You were the quickest team there. Next question. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Who is this? Feel like I have talked about them a lot. But your time is up. This is Richard Osman. And to be fair, I've only recently stopped calling him Richard Osmond, which is not his name. Richard Osman. Well done, Tally Ho, Yippity Dap, and Zing Zang Spillip. You were the quickest team to get that one right. Next question. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Another British TV celebrity. But what is the first letter of their name? Who is this? What is the first letter of their name? There's a bit of delay there in it coming through, but it was a delay for everybody, so don't worry. Who is this? I'll give you a bit more time. And your time is up. This is Trisha Goddard. So T is what we were looking for. T, very well done. Youth Hostling with Chris Eubank. You were the quickest team to get that one right, so well done to you. Next question. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Another British TV personality, but what is the first letter of this person's name? Who is this? Lots of people getting it already. Who is this? Your time is up. This is Claire Balding, so C is what we were looking for. Well done, I'm claustrophobic, Darren. You're the quickest team again. Very well done to you. Next question. What is the first letter of this person's name? What is the first letter of this person's name? Who is this one? Who is this? Very interesting. I do find it fascinating when a fair few people put the same letter for this round, which is incorrect. But who were you thinking? Who did you think it was? Your time is up. Anyway, this is Lenny Henry. So L is what we were looking for, but a fair few of you put R. So let me know in the chat if you put R. Who are you thinking of? Who was that? But well done, the lone cyber quizzer. You were the quickest team. Next question. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Another British TV person, but who is it? What is the first letter of their name? Who is this? Who is this? Your time is up. This is Sarah Lancashire. So S is what we were looking for. Well done, Marcus Tandy's Brick Phone. You were the quickest team there to get that one right. Inside number 9, Pandu. You're all pretty quick as well, so well done. And the next question, and the last question in the round, and the quiz. What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Who is this? British TV. What is the first letter of their name? Now, I will accept 2 letters for this one. But who is it? What is the first letter of this celebrity's name? Your time is up. This is the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs. World. It is Blue Hydrangea. So B is what we were looking for. However, I will accept J because Joshua is the out of drag name. But B is what we were looking for mostly. And Ahura the Explorer. I had no doubts really. We're very well done with a name like that. You would have got it right. You were the quickest team. And that is the end of that round. And the end of the quiz. So, I will give you the top 5 teams of that round only first of all, and then we will have a look at the leaderboard. So in 5th place, for the last round only, we had the British Empire. In 4th place, we had 5 Idiots and a Petulant Little Baby. In 3rd place, we had Youth Hosteling with Chris Eubank. In joint 2nd place, for the last round only, we had La Triviata and I'm Claustrophobic, Darren. But in 1st place, for the last round, we had Pam Douve. Very well done to you. If you're in the top 5 teams there. The last round does always change the leaderboard, and I did have a look before the round and after the round, and it has changed a fair bit. So now we are going to announce the top 10 in the leaderboard. However, the full leaderboard will be live on our website very soon. So if you're not in the top 10, don't worry, you will be able to see. In 10th place for our British TV shows live online pub quiz with 1,230 points, we have Absolutely Crap. In 9th place with 1,235 points, we have Richard and Judy's Marriage Guidance. In 8th place, and the winner of our random leaderboard position prize today, with 1,270 points, we have the British Empire. In 7th place, with 1,280 points, we have Tally Ho, Yippity Dap and Zing Zang Spillip. In 6th place, with 1,330 points, we have CBBS. In 5th place, with 1,356 points, we have Two Peas in a Pod. In 4th place, with 1,401 points, we have Ahura the Explorer. In 3rd place, with 1,467 points, we have 5 Idiots and a Petulant Little Baby. In 2nd place, with 1,475 points, we have Pam Douve, which means in 1st place, with 1,691 points, we have La Triviata. Very well done to you, La Triviata. You have won our £20 gift voucher of your choice, along with a free ticket to our future quiz. But very well done to everyone playing. It was very, very close for a long time. It was the last round, as always, that swings it in one or two teams' favours. So very well done to everyone playing. We do not have a quiz next Monday, I'm afraid. I am away, I'm travelling, but we are coming back the week after with a quiz all about the 90s. So if you're a 90s baby or just love the 90s, make sure to tune in for that quiz because it will be a good one. But for now, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I'm excited to see what happens to Boris, so we'll see what happens there. I'll enjoy the rest of my wine. I've got an early flight, but I need any reason to fall asleep. But hopefully we'll see you again in 2 weeks for our next quiz. I hope we'll see you again. Have a great rest of your evening. But for now, that is me. Goodbye.